As I mentioned in my groundwork video for the Tiger, I'm going to be building this. Well, actually, I started it. The Hobby Boss Early Rum Bear. Haven't really got a whole lot done. I've spent the last couple of weeks working on the figures for the Tiger. I've got the officer finished. Where is it? There we go. Painted mostly in acrylics. A little bit of oil glazes for some deep shadows and some highlighting. That's about it. I've got the suspension all done. It's all movable. It's actually nice engineering how they did this. This one's stuck. Oh well. A lot of parts for the suspension and the road wheels. The road wheels and the rubber are separate. It's going to make it a breeze to paint, but there was a hell of a lot of parts and a lot of cleanup. There was 96 parts in the road wheels alone and 56 for the suspension, so 152 parts. It's been fun. It's going to be a nice kit, a lot of detail. It's got some photo etch, not a lot, but the Scherzen, side skirts, whatever you want to call them, are brass. They're going to be nice to beat up and damage and bend and twist and whatever, how I'm going to do it. And a little bit of photo etch, not too much. And like I said, it's a really detailed kit. The breech alone looks like a kit all unto itself. I don't know how much of it I'm going to build because you're not going to see it. I'm not going to have any hatches open. But yeah, it's going to be fun. I was going to order the ATAC Zimrit set for it, but it's going to take too long to get here from Poland because I can't, apparently it's discontinued. ATAC has a few left, but I can't find it anywhere here in Canada or the States. So it would just take too long to get from Poland to here because apparently the mail across Europe is really slow. So yeah, I've seen pictures of early Rum Bears without Zimrit on them. And if it's not accurate, I don't really care. I build for fun, not to be crazy about accuracy. The return rollers were fun to clean up. There was nothing to grab onto. I tried using a pair of tweezers and it plinked off and it took me about a half an hour to find it. Tried to clamp, it didn't work. So I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, I'll get my Dremel. I've got two. I've got an electric one and I've got a recorded one in this one. And it fits perfectly in the collet. So all I did, I like this one because I can control the speed a lot better. Put it on a low medium speed and I took some sandpaper and just, this is 320. You don't want to have your Dremel too fast if you're doing this because you'll just melt the plastic. And that's all I did. Give it a quick, this is 400, oops, 400. That's all I did. There's nothing really much else to show you because I haven't, like I said, I haven't really done much the last couple of weeks. Let me know what you want to see. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this video. If I'm going to film myself doing any of the build. Oh, I got a set of old Fruy tracks that I had on a Panzer IV I built about 20 years ago. It got damaged when I moved, so I just took the tracks off of it. I don't even have to paint them, they're already done. I'll be back whenever. Thanks, guys. Okay, hey guys, I'm back. Sunday, August 27th. Next weekend's Labor Day already. Where the hell did the summer go? Anyway, I've got some work done on the lower hull. The mounts for the return rollers, the holes were too small, so I had to drill them out. That wasn't a big deal. I got the bump stops on. Some of them were a bit of a pain to clean up because I don't know if you can see that. The size of the, where are we here? There we go. It's got a pretty big sprue nib on it. About half of them are like that. Got the rear plate finished. It's all together. All the little pieces are on it. This little access plate, or whatever you want to call it, there were no holes drilled into the back plate for it. So I just cut them off with my hobby knife and glued it on. I suggest before you, if you're going to build this kit, hi Riley, it's not time to play, buddy. Before you put this back plate on, put this piece on first, the bottom half of the toe eye. It makes it easier to place this. If not, it slides around too much, at least for me. What else? The sprockets. There's no polycaps, so I'm going to have to glue the sprocket on before I put the tracks on. That's going to make it a bit of a pain, but we'll see. Oh, yeah. These two filler caps called for B16. Well, B16 wouldn't fit in this one here. I don't know if it was just me who screwed up something. So I found another filler cap on the same sprue. I put that in, it fit no problem. What else? There was something else I was going to tell you. I think that was it. So far it's been fun. Oh, these two WF-15 and 16. It's going to be hard to see them. I don't know if you can see that. Where are we here? They go in between the housing for the sprockets and the hull. It doesn't show you on here, but there's a little tiny flange with a bolt sticking out the side. You got to flip the parts around and they won't fit. The PE parts don't have that little bolt detail, so I didn't use them. So I'm thinking ahead how I'm going to display this. I'm probably going to show it as knocked out or abandoned. I did a little research on early Brumbears. All the initial Sturmpanzers were sent to Kursk on the Eastern Front, and from there the surviving ones went to Italy. So I wanted to do winter camo. I'm going to do it anyway, and I might add a couple of these figures. The Tamiya U.S. Scout set is without a doubt the best plastic figure set I've ever seen. Well done, Tamiya. First time I saw a picture of them, I thought they were resin. I may swap the heads out for Alpine heads. The detail looks a little soft. I won't know more until I get some primer on them. So I read somewhere that some of the early Sturmpanzers ended up at the Bellow of the Bulge. I can't find that website where I read that on. If anybody out there knows a lot more than I do, let me know in the comments. I can't find any decent Russian infantry to put with us if it was on the Eastern Front, so I'm going to stick with those scouts. So anyway, next for me is putting the fenders on, doing the engine deck and stuff like that. Oh, where are we? Yeah, engine deck's after this. All this is done, all the underneath. Yeah, the engine deck is next. So that's going to be the next step in the next update. So I'll see you guys soon. Oh, thanks for all my new subscribers. I'm up to 178. That might not seem like a lot, but it's a lot more than I thought I'd ever have. So thank you very much. And thanks for all the comments on my last video. It's almost up to 3,000 views. It's pretty cool. I never thought I'd get that many. So anyway, we'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Okay, hey guys. The Tiger vignette's finally finished. I finished up the figures 2-3 nights ago. They were a lot of fun. Mainly painted in acrylics. I used some oil glazes for some highlighting and some deep shading. Excuse me. Two firsts for me. First time I did white and acrylics. I used deck 10 as a base and then off-white and deck tan for highlights and German gray and off-white for the shadows. And first time I did black. I'm not too happy with the way it turned out, but you know, it was a learning experience. I did some experimenting with flesh tones and hi Riley, come over and bother me. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot, and I want to thank my friend Joe Hudson for all the tips and advice and answering all my stupid questions. I'm still learning acrylics. I'm traditionally an oil painter. But yeah, I learned a lot, and I still got a lot more to learn. The black, I used, what was it, dark or gray green as a base, and used some washes of black and German tank uniform, whatever that Viejo color is. But yeah, I'm happy with the way it turned out. It was a lot of fun. The Tiger was a lot of fun to build. Great kit. No real issues with it. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Sorry about the camera angle, guys. My lighting is shit here. But yeah, all done. So I'll be back with an update on the Brumbear, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.